a very low barrier to get into the Gronk Squad.
That's crazy.
We've committed to do the Daily Talk Show for 10 years.
Hi, guys.
Hi guys.
Put it in the calendar.
That one in.
I just like to check the temperature in the room. I told you my squeegee story.
It is outrageous.
Come on, let's go. Woo, make some noise. It's the Daily Talk Show, episode 995.
Happy Friday, which means Happy Fat Friday.
And today you're doing an air fryer thing. We actually have the guys that they don't have microphones, but Jess and George are standing by. They want to try what you've just cooked.
Well, I've never seen two people so keen to not be on the show, but to be getting what we're eating on the show. Yeah. So this was all inspired by Christian Hull. Great man. Have you seen Christian doing reactions to videos? Like he does ones to paint mixing to see the colour.
Oh no!
But he said
I haven't been on Instagram. I'm not avoiding Christian's
content. That's a TikTok, I think. But he also posted. Anyway, he also got sent a shitload of these videos of someone getting a whole block of Caramilk, Cadbury's sort of caramel milk.
It's white chocolate.
Yeah, it's
burnt white chocolate. Yeah.
Well, it's caramelly, but awesome. Anyway, they get the whole block of Caramilk and they put it on puff pastry and they do this cutting thing and then they wrap it up so it looks like a sausage roll, but it's filled with Caramilk, and then they put in the air fryer. He did a reaction video to that. I watched that. That was great. And because he loves Caramilk, and then he did it himself. And so I was inspired and I've gone out and I've done it. Have a look at it. It smells so good, dude. It smells so good. So right now I'm going to cut into it. You're
going to cut fours?
I'll do
Who
four.
gets the end? Do you reckon the end is the primo bit? Or
I reckon the end is the primo bit.
Okay.
Hang on, here we go.
So it's got quite the crunch to it.
Which in the video they put a caramel sauce over it.
You don't need that. Can we also point out that Jess was eating raw pastry, which is disgusting.
Oh, I'm definitely having an end.
Okay.
Same.
Jess is also having an end. I'm happy to have a middle. Okay, so here we go.
Show the. This is all going up on Instagram, but the puff pastry is amazing. Okay,
can you just show the camera as well?
Here we go. So that's listen to the crunch of it. Oh,
it sounds like it looks like an apple pie.
It does.
Can I have an end? A middle, please.
Okay, so Jess, grab a middle for Josh. She's not afraid to use her fingers around here.
Here we go. Ready for it?
Hang on. Here we go, guys.
1, 2.
Here we go.
Oh, hot.
Oh my God. Wow. 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 Josh? Wow.
Wow.
Hot. Real hot. Oh my God.
Tastes like something you'd get in the US.
Dude.
Don't you think?
Well, like they do a lot of...
Tastes like a Disneyland product.
What happened?
Oh, scalding. It's hot.
Oh my God.
So
it's so hot. Come
so the interesting thing is the chocolate isn't melted, is it?
He wants to take a half of it. It's weird because that was 30 minutes in the air fryer.
But it's browned. The
pastry's browned.
Caramilk's browned as well.
Maybe it's got so much, stuff in it that it doesn't melt it down. This is amazing. I got a message from Mike Santos Donuts before. He just said, "You need to calm the fuck down with your air fryer bullshit." No one's making this unless you're doing content. Who's making this? Who is making this? Jess has to walk behind one of us to get out of here.
She's going to walk past.
With your head in shame.
Walk of shame.
That is amazing. Highly recommend. 30 minutes in the air fryer. Watch how I cut it up. It's on our Insta story. We'll put it as a reel. That is phenomenal. But be warned, you may get burnt from the sugar being so hot.
You're gone.
Did you ever make toffee as a kid?
No.
I can't believe you didn't get around that.
Maybe
just-
like really, really like so it's burnt. Oh, it's not burnt. It's sugar that turns into a solid.
So you think like porridge is annoying to clean out of a bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine toffee from a pan, but then hot water just basically gets rid of it.
Yeah.
But I used to make it every now and then and put them into like little cupcake holders and then just eat toffee. It was so silly. But I like baking.
I
did like baking.
I remember at one voting, like an election, went to primary school, and they had they'd made toffee. It's sort of a weird. It's one of those weird things for an adult to buy. I think. Go just have one of your toffees. Don't you think? Bit childish. But on the childish thing, I was just saying before, Jess eating raw pastry.
Oh, dude.
I've never seen anything like that.
Well, puff pastry specifically, I think. This stuff is just frozen, thawed, not like fresh rolled dough with the butter contents in it.
Mm-hmm. But she was saying that like even pizza dough, she used to go to Clogs, which is sort of an establishment in Bendigo.
Yep.
And the kids would make pizzas and it would go into the oven. And she was saying that she would get 2 bases because she would eat an entire pizza base, a raw pizza base.
It's definitely a quirk that we've just discovered today. Her nickname's Doughy.
Is there any weird eating? No, I'm fine, thanks. Any weird eating habits that you have?
Probably, but like we've asked Jess if she's got quirks.
Yeah.
She didn't identify. That's the thing about quirks.
Mm-hmm. You don't know about it.
Like unless your quirk is being, hooked up on a harness and belted while you're having sex, you probably know that that's a quirk.
Yeah, sure.
But just eating dough, doesn't probably fit into the same category.
Yeah.
But I do like getting hung up. No. See, this is the thing, Amy. Like this is just a podcast ripping into our partners.
Mm-hmm.
I've given it to Amy on the swing. I've given it to Amy a bunch of times because can't do it now. But think about when you are making schnitzel. Say if you're using veal, whether you like it or not, if you've ever made schnitzel, you understand. You could use what's it called? Zucchini.
Cornflakes.
You could do a vegetarian schnitzel.
Okay, sure. Eggplant.
So you're crumbing it.
Yes.
And your crumb gets all over your fingers.
Yes.
And so it's like mixed in with egg. Yeah. It becomes doughy.
Yeah.
Amy would eat that.
Oh, no. Why? The raw egg stuff is a no-go for me. And you were just showing me a reel, actually, of a prank where people cover a raw egg with chocolate, give it to a mate. They think it's an egg, an Easter egg, and they eat into it, bite into it.
And the sound of it's so spectacular because it's just like if I gave you a raw egg right now, would you bite into it?
No.
Not even for content.
I probably would do it for content, wouldn't I?
Can you do it? There's an egg in there. Imagine if
you want me to do it now?
Imagine if you got a rotten egg.
Don't do it now. Or no?
It's a bit weird. It's a bit unusual.
Should I? Yeah,
you kind of want it.
Can I have a bowl underneath it? So this is how low things have gotten, guys. Some people call Lifeline, others do shit like this. Standing by. But I hope everyone's going well. Tommy's just getting the egg. How's your morning been anyway? Good. Maybe are you driving right now? You might be going for a walk. I can actually see that you're smiling. That's really nice. Just wanted to say hello. Hope you're all doing well. Episode 1000 is in 1 week from today, which is exciting. Okay, here we go. So Tommy has brought back, he's got a bowl for me and he's got a 12 free-range eggs. Here we go. He's picked one up for me. Ready for it? In 3, 2.
Quickly, drink that. I got that for you.
Oh, what is it?
Just drink it.
Good content.
You're washing it down with vodka cruiser.
That's what you would do, right? Is this a full?
It's a 4.6% alcoholic beverage.
Good content.
Does that taste like just sugar water? Does it taste like alcohol?
No, like a. It tastes like what's it called, guys? Help me out. Soda, creamy soda,
Really?
which some people call creaming soda. You do that, what the fuck's wrong with you? Creamy soda, yeah?
That vodka cruiser tastes nothing like alcohol.
Yeah. Pepsi Max are doing some weird flavors at the moment.
What flavors?
Orange
Yeah.
and
That's been out years ago. Or citrus was through Coca-Cola.
yeah, lemon.
Oh, lemon,
Coke lemon, was it? Coke vanilla?
Lemon
Vanilla
twist.
Coke? Yeah, well, they've got now creamy soda
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
with a little pink lid. Not sure if I'm...
I bought it and I had it months ago and it's too sweet. You're really drinking that. You've got no option. Can you taste egg in your mouth?
Nah, it's okay. I was so quick to react. I sort of broke it and only a little bit got into my mouth.
Egg in your mouth is a saying.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it egg on your face?
Oh, egg on your face. Egg in your mouth.
What
to
is
have egg on one's face,
Mm-hmm.
be made to look foolish.
Yeah.
First recorded 1964. The late John Ciardi suggested an origin in the lower class and more rowdy kind of theatrical performance in which an incompetent actor would have been pelted with eggs and forced off the stage, which is a good one because it's like there's a few from the stage. Break a leg.
Yeah.
You know the break a leg one?
It's got something to do with, what is it?
Break a leg, get cast.
Ah,
Because you need a cast for a broken leg, which is
I thought it was something
in a
else.
movie, getting
I thought
cast
it was,
in a movie.
Yeah, I thought it was to do with. Well, it's obviously bad luck to say good luck
Is
for
it
some
though?
reason. Yeah. Well, yeah. Apparently.
Do you believe that though?
No, not really.
Good luck.
Thanks.
With whatever you do.
if you're watching and you enjoy that, please hit the like button on YouTube and go check it out on YouTube. Make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
I was just saying when you're gone, episode 1000 this time next week.
Yeah, 1 week away.
1,000 minutes, which is 16 hours and 39 minutes and something seconds. So we're going to go to 40. So 16 hours and 40 minutes.
Do we just blow it slightly out just so that there's no chance
We went under, sort of thing.
that we fucked it?
Yeah.
You
Well,
don't
let's
want
just
that. Oh, David Blaine. Remember David Blaine?
But that's yeah.
He's doing the holding balloons and getting taken up and then he skydived down.
Mm-hmm.
But you're hearing them say, David, hold on there.
Mm-hmm.
You got a little bit left.
And he didn't.
And he didn't. And he dropped.
Yeah.
But they kind of didn't make a fuss about it.
Mm-hmm.
David seemed like a pretty big baby. Like
Yeah.
if you told David when he got down.
Yeah, that he missed it. So we're starting at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Going through to just after 10:40.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a bunch of guests. We're going to live stream the whole thing.
Yeah.
Do you think, are we going to put out every hour or something the following week, or we haven't even spoken about that?
Well, we should just wait till
podcast.
Monday. Get through but that could be a good idea because there will be some good chats broken up across the week.
And so we've got the big cups, which I'm drinking the cruiser out right now. They have been fantastic, by the way. Bree told me off last night because I got a 1.25 litre bottle of Coke no sugar and was filling it up.
It's a bit excessive, but water, there's no, you can't be excessive with water.
With water, exactly, yeah.
I've got someone coming from Queensland to pick them up. Well,
What do you mean?
Well, it just so happened. I mean, I told you this the other day that I wrote a note in my phone that said, email Maddie.
Mm-hmm.
And
Who's a mate of yours who you hadn't seen or spoken to for how long?
Oh, I haven't caught up in years. Stay in touch just like on the Instas. But, like as soon as we hang out, real good mates. Mm-hmm. It's just like we clicked.
Yeah.
Very sort of weird circumstances of how we met. I actually, when I was living in Bondi, Jules Lunn was sort of teeing up a few chats for me.
Oh,
with
that's nice.
people, and Maddie owns a production company called Producers, PROJUCERS, but they make TV shows and heaps of branded content stuff. And I went to meet up with his business partner and got to like 11 a.m. He wasn't there. We'd fucked the times and just went a bit pear-shaped. Anyway, we were going to reschedule. But then I landed a gig creating this video for a company up there. And then...
Which one was it? What was
it? It was for Bastion and the video was for Swiss. and it was like an internal video for their conference, and it needed an actor in it. And Maddie was the actor in it, and Maddie's business partner was the guy I was having a coffee with. So I never ended up catching up with with his business partner, but became mates with Matt.
So you were filming Matt?
We were filming Matt, and we made the connection. Oh my God, like this is cool.
Funny.
And then we became buddies and catch up for beers and stuff. Anyway, I put that into my phone because I was like, I got to speak to
you put into your phone
6:30 p.m., 6:43 p.m. I put into my phone, email Maddie, and that was for I was going to do it the next day.
Yeah,
I woke up and saw a message from Maddie, and he's like, "Dude, I'm in Melbourne next week. Love to catch up." I was like, "Holy, like mind blown." He's
where does he live? He lives in Queensland now, does he?
He lives in Queensland. The fact that he's here on that 1,000 in Melbourne, so he's got things on, but he's going to come past hopefully the studio. We're going to do a handoff, of cups, and he'll take them back up to the Gold Coast.
And so Jess is doing the same.
So we've got 2 people taking cups back to Queensland, which is awesome.
Yeah. And so what are the plans? What else do you want to do for episode 1000?
Well, we do have a handoff of the cups from Jess Lucas in Queensland.
So she'll be handing them to Gronks?
Nathan, I think.
Nathan,
I heard there's something.
Yeah, great.
There could be a, I hope Nathan brings a sign to the airport saying, "Where's my cups?"
Oh, that'd be great.
Something
Big
on
cup.
them. Big cup company.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
And so, but Gronks will be able to, during the show, buy their own cup through a donation of their choice.
Yes.
If it's anything less than $3, we're losing money. So just think about that.
Yeah. But we do appreciate a good tight ass, and who is shamelessly a tight ass.
And so what we'll do, we're setting up a what would you call it? Like a
well, I think it's a little pulley system. Which now that I think about it, studio floor we have a window that opens and goes straight down to the entrance, and there's definitely a little pulley system from the window. Straight down, and I will lower down a little basket. And you put your money into the basket, whatever it be, and then you take the cup and we pull it back up.
Perfect.
And so it'll just be hit the doorbell. And then we're coming over. So it's good because we will be interrupted. We might have Jules Lund here. And all of a sudden we've got some Gronk wanting a cup, and I appreciate being interrupted by Gronk.
And so then we'll be able to take their money and then pulley down a cup, yeah?
Oh, so you don't trust? Because I was thinking down in the basket is the cup. They take the cup, they put the money, and I pull up. But I see that there could be...
is it double handling if we say put the cash in, pull the cash up?
Yeah.
And then put the cup in. We can work out the specifics.
I would do that if I didn't trust the individual.
Yeah, and we trust everyone, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And so 6 a.m. till 10:45. If you've got any ideas on what we should do.
Well, we've got Fat Fridays to do that day too. And there's definitely a few, like having a beverage later in the night, as it's, you don't want to. The thing is, like, how many coffees do you have? If we're doing a 16-hour show, it's almost like you just throw everything at it. And if you want 40 coffees, just have 40 coffees.
Yeah. I mean, we always spoke about having a barista.
Oh, that would be great.
At the office.
I mean, I've got my Nespresso machine, which is not bad. My brother gave me.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, it would be great having a coffee van downstairs set up. It's a bit silly.
I mean, when we spoke about, I think it was the Christmas in July, we were talking about having catering. Do you remember
that? Would be great.
That was just as COVID was really, we were in the thick of it.
Yeah.
Came back to the office, ended up doing Christmas in July from our houses.
That's right.
Because everything was shut down. We cooked our own porks. Yeah.
Yeah. And so there's a lot of food options, but I think there's if people want to give us anything, like even accepting, so like the money thing, I know it's just token amounts. We've already spent the money on the cups, but if you wanted to give us something of value that isn't money, could be something like
crypto.
A little Bitcoin. We're taking Bitcoin. No, it could be something else. It could be like a beer or a Powerade to keep us going, or a Schweppes.
Well, one of the things, so we did episode 20, the 24-hour stream, And one of the things that we never really nailed with the live stream was I always wanted to cut to different places. Do you remember that? Like I wanted to be able to be like, here it is live somewhere right now.
Yeah.
I want to do that this time. I really want to nail that down. So what I'm trying to work out is there's definitely tech that I can use that can get people that I know are in different locations to dial in and have that shot. And we can say, oh, look at how beautiful it is in San Francisco right now.
Yeah, yeah. Could we pull in live feed from a live feed cam site?
Well, yeah, there's EarthCam.
Like
when I was a
EarthCam.
kid, I used to go on EarthCam all the time. Or things like, there's Times Square and stuff.
Yeah.
But I like there's something nicer about the idea of, there's copyright issues with that. There's something nice about having our own, but also random, potentially random live stream locations.
Yeah, if you have a view and want to sort of donate some data.
Hi at thedailytalkshow.com.
Because that's all it costs you and some time.
Yeah.
But then we can bring it in. One of my favourite things to do when the pandemic was on, when it was fully firing, the lockdowns, was to look at the live cam websites.
Have a favourite?
That was funny.
Just supporting the
Cynthia was my
industry.
favourite.
Just supporting the industry.
Not cam girls, live cam.
Yeah. like at the zoo. You can watch
but it was more looking at like Rome, looking in the main square. I love my Italian live stream. And then I loved Times Square was full on, like New York City. That was crazy. Just looking ghost town.
Yeah, same with the like
bare.
London and stuff.
Yeah.
But then seeing London, I feel like the Christmas was crazy. Like there was heaps of people. And so what the fuck? Like what are people doing? It's a bit hectic. What about supporting people through? So I'm really curious. If you're listening right now and you are in quarantine and you will be in quarantine for the next week at least.
Well, France, if you're in France.
So Charlotte should be. So hi at
from what I can
thedailytalkshow.com.
see,
I'm curious as people who are listening who are stuck at home, maybe we could do something fun.
Be snowed in. Well, it's getting actually. Is it snowing anywhere?
I don't know.
Slowly. Thawing.
Somewhere.
It's thawing. Yeah, dude. How are you feeling after that?
Fired up.
Vodka cruiser.
No, I don't really feel it. I don't think. Would I? I probably wouldn't, would I?
No, I'd feel it. I feel a little bit in my body. But you could probably drink 17 of these.
Because I was drinking later in life, I am very conservative when it comes to drinking and then going in a car. I just don't know. Like as a general, like I don't.
Going in a car,
as
driving?
in driving.
Of course. But
how many cruises could I have?
This is, how many standard drinks is this? This is one.
Okay.
I could
have one.
You could have 2 of these in the first hour.
Yeah.
And then you'd probably want to wait an hour before you have another one, and you could have one every hour.
How about blowing over 0.05 by drinking those? That'd be impressed. Yeah. How many cruises did you drink?
Fucking hell. You don't want... No, I mean, if you're planning... I mean, if I always just go one. Like you don't want to have more than one in your system, just in case.
Yeah.
But I told you I went through a booze bust when I was 18 or 19. And I drank 6 beers across the day. I shouldn't have driven because I'd eaten huge meals and it was like 5 or 6 hours of time that had went, and it was probably a couple of hours after I'd finished drinking that I drove.
What a lifestyle. What were you doing?
Stripping.
Okay, sure.
I went through a booze bust.
Weren't you worried about bloat? You didn't give a fuck.
I think I was actually just driving that night. Which, why would I drink? Stupid decision, but I definitely wasn't drunk. I didn't feel drunk because it was like by the end of the day, it was been a bunch of hours, and I'd made a gap of 2 hours before I stopped. Like while I stopped and then had dinner, blew nothing.
Really?
Maybe I was fit, blew 0. I went through a booze bust, blew into it.
Did you ask them?
Fucking shat myself. I'm like, I'm fucked. There's going to be something in there.
Were you a P plater at the time?
P plater at the time. So 0. and she took my license, looked at me, and then walked off. I'm like,
With the license?
with my license. I'm like, oh fuck.
Wait, if you blew 0, why are they taking your license?
No, this is you blow into it, walked off, came back.
Is that P-plate a thing? Because I've never had them take my license.
Gave my license back to me and leant over and said, get a new P-plate. It's faded. I was
Really?
like, no worries, I
Oh
will.
my God.
And I didn't blow anything. 0.
Oh my God.
Which don't
Yeah.
do that, guys.
Yeah.
Do not fucking do that. That's so funny because it's so fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But this is how young people die in cars because young people do stupid shit.
Bit silly.
Old people do stupid shit, but there's more propensity for stupidness from young people.
Good word, propensity.
Propensity.
I
Yeah.
know. Anyway, hope you have a great weekend, guys.
I was just thinking young people do stupid shit, but a 30-year-old just bit
just
into an egg.
Was it good content?
Yeah, people probably stopped at that point, but we gave them the Caramilk content, so that was all good.
Great. We'll like it if you did on YouTube.
Yeah.
Enjoy your weekend and we'll see you on Monday, guys. Have a good one.
See you guys.